Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Tiffany and today I am back with another Empties video. This has got to be the biggest one I've ever had, the amount of stuff that I went through this month. So the way that I'm going to do it is I'll split it up into 3 different categories. So the first will be, because that's my favorite one to watch myself, is the like bath and body care, beauty stuff like that. The second part will be cleaning supplies, and then the last part will be like random stuff, candles, some like cool food things like that, things that I just wanted to share. So if you don't know what empties are is just a great way to get a view of what someone has used a whole bunch of, they used up the whole thing, so they kind of have a really good idea of whether or not they like the product, if they would repurchase the product, and what they think. So you kind of get a little mini review with each thing. So I will not try to drag this out as long as I possibly could, and I will try to make it a little bit shorter, but I just want to go through this stuff so I can get it into the bin outside and recycle it or toss it in the trash. So let's get started. All right, so here we go with beauty products. So the first thing that I have, finally, this is so exciting. Frank was buying these and we've had them forever, and I wanted to try other stuff, but I feel like it's hard to just buy new stuff. We're still trying to use up the old stuff. So we had a Suave rosemary mint in the shampoo and the conditioner. We have been using this stuff because he would buy it constantly, and we've been using it forever. I think it's fine, but with my hair, I just want to try other things because my hair is pretty damaged right now, and I definitely need something a little bit stronger than this stuff. But for what it is and the price point, it's pretty good, and we do like the scent of it. But we are not going to be getting these for quite a while because there's just too many other options out there. Then, this is something silly, but I kind of wanted to share it because I was pleasantly surprised with this. So last weekend we went away for a trip, birthday present that I got for Frank, which was a trip to Pocono Palace in the Poconos. We've been there once before, and I wanted to take him back there as like a little surprise. But usually, like, you get the little, samples in the room of the shampoo, conditioner, body wash, body lotion, stuff like that, and it's not so great. Sometimes it is, depending on where you're staying. But this one, for whatever reason, I absolutely loved it. So it was this Eden Avenue. There was a shampoo, conditioner, body lotion, and body wash. So I brought these back with me because I just loved them and used them up here for what we didn't use when we were away. And it says it's verbena instilled aloe infused for shiny, healthy hair, and it smelled so good. It was like so fresh. You had to use a lot of it to kind of get a foam with the shampoo. The conditioners, not so great. And the same thing with the body wash. But these little things were awesome, and they were just fun to use and actually have them and enjoy them. The next thing was a little bag of these Whispers premium cotton rounds. We get these from Costco in a big, huge container of them. I love them. I think they're great. Use them every day, so I will continue to repurchase those. Then I used a sample of this Nomad, I don't know how to say it, Chloe perfume. This was pretty. It's not something I would usually wear, but it was pretty and I used it up. I would probably not get that one. Then I used up one mask this month, which was the pink Let's Glow face mask. Look on the bright side with papaya. This is what it looks like. I really didn't see any difference with my skin after I used it. It really was kind of expecting it to have like some kind of scent to it, but it didn't really have anything to it. So I probably would not get these again. I think I still have maybe 1 or 2 left from when I had purchased them, but once I go through them I won't get any more. Then I used up this New Chapter Perfect Hair, Skin, and Nails supplement that I got through Grove Collaborative. These were very good. I did notice a difference while I was taking these. However, I felt like I was going to look like a werewolf for Halloween because my facial hair was the one thing that was really kind of growing crazy when I was taking this. I didn't see a difference really with my skin or my nails, mainly my hair, but I did like these, and I'm going to be trying something else in the near future, but I would probably get these again. Then I also got this Vichy Mineral 89. I had just talked about this in my skincare month routine from this past month. That was the Vichy product. So this was a sample that I got from when I ordered the Glow Meal or Glow Peel mask and then the Vichy Lift Active Eye treatment. So I did not really see a difference with this, so I would probably not repurchase this, and it was just something that was nice to try. Then I have, what else do I have? Oh, this stuff. We go through a lot of these in this house. This is the Dr. Teal's Epsom salts, Soothe and Sleep with Lavender. I do like pretty much any of these, but we do like the lavender. Frank and I both use these. These came in really good hand. Actually, this past week, I used quite a bit of this because I was sick, and it was pretty nice to soak in the tub when I felt awful. So I did use up the rest of this. Then I have, I think, one more thing in this category, and ladies, this one's for you. Naturacare panty liners, organic cotton cover in the mini, plastic free, perfume free, and chlorine free. These are awful. I got these from Grove Collaborative, trying to find an alternative, you know, not so chemically, whatever, panty liner. They are awful. They fall apart. They're just awful. I would definitely never repurchase these again. I'll just stick with the stuff that I have. So that is it for that category. Let's move on to cleaning. I went through a lot of cleaning supplies this month, which was good because that means I was keeping up with my house and making sure it was nice and clean. The first thing I used up was this Nature's Promise free from artificial fragrances, dyes, harsh chemicals, and fumes, plant-based toilet bowl cleaner, eucalyptus aloe scent. This came from Giant. It wasn't bad. It did its job. I didn't see anything spectacular about it, but it did its job, and I would probably repurchase this again if I needed to get something while I was at Giant. Then I went through a bottle of the Method Wood for Good polish, conditions and revitalizes in the almond scent. And if you have never smelled this one or used this before, you're missing out because it smells amazing. I get most of my cleaning products from Grove Collaborative. I'm sure you've all heard of that by now, but this one is by far one of my favorites, and I do love this, and I will continue to repurchase that. And then I also used in the same scent from the Method is the Squirt and Mop Wood Floor Cleaner in the almond scent as well. So I just put this in my little brush that I have that has I forget what it's called, but it has the refillable bottle that you can use your own cleaning products, and I just put that in there and then use that to mop the wood floors. And again, with the almond scent, it smells so good, and I just ordered a big bottle of this, so that should be here any day. Then I went through the 7th generation Powerful Clean detergent packs. I don't typically buy these, but if I'm out and I ran out of something, then I'll pick up these. So I picked up these from Target. They're pretty good. They do their job, and if I needed to purchase something like this in a whim again, I would definitely pick these up, and I have used them before, so I do like them. And then also 7th generation is I went through a container of the multi-purpose wipes in the Garden Mint scent. I absolutely adore these. These are so handy to have around the house. I love the scent of it. It's like this fresh garden mint smell. It's so amazing. I've ordered like 4 more of these just to have them in my next Grove order, and I absolutely love these and I will continue to repurchase those. Then for Mrs. Meyer's stuff this month, we went through a Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day lavender scent body wash. I love Mrs. Meyer's stuff, but this we were not a fan of. The lavender scent itself was beautiful, but I felt like it didn't clean as well as other body washes that we've had in before in the past too. Frank did not enjoy this at all. He complained about this. It just didn't have a good lather, and although the scent is really nice, we probably would not repurchase this one again or any of the body washes from the Mrs. Meyer's brand. That's just something we didn't really like. However, we went through the Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day in the pumpkin scent, multi-surface everyday cleaner, and then also the dish soap. So again, these I loved the scent of. It's not quite like a sweet pumpkin scent or like a typical pumpkin scent that you would get in any kind of like product, but it has like a different pumpkin scent to it. I loved it, so I wanted to use it constantly. Frank hated this one. He said it smelled like a rotten pumpkin to him. So I would probably get this again, and I just have something else for him to use, but it's not like he does a lot of cleaning anyways. So this is mainly for the hand soap is what he uses it for, so that's what that is. And then I think that is it for the cleaning stuff. It is. So now we're going to move on to the randoms, and then we were all done. Alright, I forgot one thing for the beauty products. I called it quits on this little emery board. It's seen its last day a long time ago. I tried to use it for some reason. There's some nail polish on here. It kept getting stuck there. It wasn't really working so good, so this is going in the trash. It's seen its last day. And now the random section. So if you can see these bottles behind me, I promise you I do not have a drinking problem. However, we have a ton of bottles of alcohol that we've had for probably way too many years, and we have been slowly trying to just get the bottles out of the house. Don't obviously want to give them away, so we just mix up little drinks and on occasion use them up. The first bottle is a ginormous bottle, but honestly we've had this forever, and when I pulled it out of our cupboard it was probably filled to here. So this is the 3 Olives vodka in the bubble flavor. How I was using this, which Frank and I both love, is we were mixing a little bit, because that's all you need for the flavor, of this bubble vodka with Sprite and a little splash of grenadine, and it was so delicious, and it was just like a nice little treat at the end of the day. So we finally finished up this bottle. This was a super big bottle. We picked it up from Maryland in Elkton, I guess it was, and it was $20 on sale. So we've had this forever, and I'm glad that it's gone. Another bottle that we had that I took with me actually to Pocono Palace last weekend, because you can bring your own stuff. Obviously you can't mix your own drinks and take it to the place with you, but I would just mix this up, or not mix it up, but drink it in the room. This came in handy. It did not have a cork in it. It was just a screw top bottle, because if it would have needed a cork, I wouldn't have had one. So I was really happy to see that it didn't have that. And this was the Double Date Sweet American Rosé. This was another wine that I got from a traveling vineyard wine party that was a hosted party at my home. It's so sweet. It's very, very sweet. So I didn't drink this the whole time we were gone. I had a little bit left, half a bottle left, brought it home with me and finished it this week. Actually, 2 nights ago, I just finished the bottle, so it's done, out of the cupboard. I went through 2 coffee creamers, and I haven't bought any since I finished these, so I'm doing pretty good, because I'm trying. I know I said I would never give them up, but I'm trying to, because I know that they're so bad for me, because I'm the only one that drinks coffee in my house, and I went through both of these by myself in the month, so that's a lot of creamer. So the first one is the Oreo International Delight. If you love Oreos, just get this because it's delicious. It tastes like Oreos. You can't go wrong. And then the Vanilla Extra Extra Cream made with real cream and sugar from Dunkin' Donuts. Again, super good, just really bad for you. I went through 3 candles. 2 of them are the same and they are amazing, and surprisingly they are from Walmart. Went to a friend's house maybe like 2 months ago or something. We were over there and I walked in and smelled this candle and it smelled so good, and I'm like, what is that? And she's like, oh, it's a candle from Walmart. It's a pecan pumpkin cake and they're like $3.33. I went out and bought one, I think the next day, because it smelled so good, burned it, and then she actually sent one home with Frank at work and gave me one also. So I did use up both of these and they smell so delicious, and they have a really good throw to them, which I was pleasantly surprised, and they are made in the USA, so that's kind of cool. But they burned really nicely, if you can see that, and I really did enjoy these, so I would probably pick this same scent up again if I was there. The other one was this pumpkin spice soy blend candle. I think I got this last year at a white elephant party, Christmas party. It smells really good in the jar, the pumpkin spice scent, more like spicy than anything, but it didn't really have a good throw to it. However, it did burn very nicely, as most soy candles do, and if I knew where to get it from, I might pick it up again, but I'm not sure where it exactly came from, so it was just looking like this. It was pretty good. Then I have I don't know how to say this right, but Dulcim children's cough medicine. Dominic and I, like I had mentioned, we were both sick this week, and he had a really bad cough along with all kinds of other stuff, upper respiratory virus, and it was awful, and the poor kid was hacking like crazy. So we went through one of the bottles of this. I don't know if it helps as much as some other brands would, but this is what I had, and it was recommended to me before, so we did use it up. But I probably would not get this one again. I would probably get a different brand of cough medicine for him. And then the last thing, which is silly, but I have to share because it was so good, and I need to go back and buy like a gazillion more. If you shop at Aldi, however you want to say it, get the Specialty Selected Wild Garlic Salsa with tomatoes, green pepper, bells, and garlic. This stuff I never saw before. I always buy this brand, or the same one but in the black bean and corn salsa, and I went through a couple, like 4 jars of these just by myself. This is so good. It's like huge hunks of like the minced garlic in the salsa, and it's not overpowering. It has like just the perfect amount of garlic flavor to it, but it's so good. This is like my new favorite snack, and I put this on everything when I had it. So I will definitely be going back and buying as many of these as I can find, because this was delicious and I absolutely loved it. So if you go to Aldi, check this out because it's so good. But that is it for this month. I'm hoping next month I go through a lot more beauty stuff. I have a lot of stuff to go through that's like kind of getting close to finishing up. If you like Empties videos, make sure you give this a thumbs up. And yes, I hope you guys all have a wonderful start to your week. I'm gonna go finish meal prepping for the week and get my house situated, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.